Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you the difference between will and be going to in the future. You're learning English with me. Okay, the first one is will. We use will to talk about actions that we predict or that we think will happen in the future. For example, the sun will rise tomorrow. The train will arrive at 8 p.m. I will graduate from university next year. When we make predictions or talk about things that we think will probably happen, we can use will. For example, I think Barcelona will win the Champions League this year. I think smartphones will become cheaper in the future. People will travel more when they retire. Notice that after I make a prediction, I can say why I think so. The team is playing really well this season, so I think they will win. This is an example of present evidence. I have evidence now that makes me think that something will happen in the future. The second sentence, I will graduate from university next year. I don't know if it's going to rain tomorrow, but I will check my phone before I leave the house. In this sentence, I am making a prediction based on a fact. I always check my phone before I leave the house. So based on this fact, I can predict what I will do tomorrow. Will is the contraction of will not. For example, I won't go to the party because I will work. It's also very common to use will in offers and promises. For example, I will fix your bike tomorrow. I promise I will never tell anyone your secret. Now let's talk about be going. We use be going to plus the base form of the verb to talk about actions that we have decided to do before now. For example, I'm going to cook dinner tonight. My sister's going to study at university next year. Our company is going to move to a new building in the city center. These are all examples of plans that I have made recently. You have probably noticed that in some lessons I have already used be going to. For example, in the video about present continuous tense, I said I'm making a video right now. I was talking about something that I had decided to do before I started recording the video. What's the difference between I'm going to cook dinner and I will cook dinner? There is no difference in meaning. They both mean that you are going to cook dinner. However, the first sentence shows that you have just made the decision to cook dinner. You haven't made that decision yet. I will cook dinner. If you want to emphasize that you have just made the decision, you can use the present simple. For example, I've just decided I'm going to cook dinner. We also use be going to for predictions, but these are different from the predictions we make with will. For example, look at these two sentences. I think Barcelona will win the Champions League this year. I think Barcelona are going to win the Champions League this year. Both sentences are predictions, but the first one is a general prediction. The second one is based on facts. Barcelona are playing really well this season. This is an example of present evidence, just like with will. We often use be going to and present continuous together. Be going to shows the plan and present continuous shows what you are doing right now that is related to that plan. For example, we're moving to a new house next month. That's why we're painting the walls now. We're painting the walls. That's part of the plan. We're going to move next month. So when should we use will? Use will to talk about actions that you think will happen in the future. Use will and present evidence to make predictions based on facts. Use will for offers and promises. When should we use be going to? Use be going to talk about plans that you have made before now. Okay, now it's time for you to practice what you have learned. Complete these sentences with will or be going to. I'm sorry I'm late. I 1. I'm going to make dinner tonight. We 2. To our new house next month. My daughter 3. It's university next year. I 4. Your bike tomorrow morning, don't worry. I 5. Anyone your secret? Okay, now check your answers. Number 1, will. 2, are going. 2, are going. 3, is going to. 4, will. 5, won't. Thank you for watching this lesson. If you enjoyed this lesson, please click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I will see you next time.